Hello my dear friends, it is I, MightyKarlieD, and I am back with another story. Today we are talking about a conspiracy. Changing it up a little. No murder in this one. So today we are talking about Project Bluebeam. Project Bluebeam is, in short, a secret project that is being worked on by NASA as well as the United Nations. They teamed up for this one. The theory began when a Canadian journalist and conspiracy theorist named Serge Monast, I think is how you pronounce it, wrote a book by the title Project Bluebeam. So even though this is a conspiracy video, I'm going to state all of this as fact. The book starts off with, like I said, Project Bluebeam is a secret mission project by NASA and the United Nations. Together they decided that we need a new world order, and a great way to do this is basically force everyone in the world to believe in the same God and the same religion. And that's where this whole conspiracy stems from. According to Serge, there are a lot of different kind of stages that make up all of Project Bluebeam, and each of these stages start at a specific time. So originally Project Bluebeam was supposed to start in 1983, but it didn't. And then it was supposed to happen in 1995, but it didn't. And then 1996, and it also didn't start then. And then Serge was 100% sure that it was going to start in 2003. So now I'm sure you're wondering how a brand new religion is going to start that everyone is going to believe in. So I'm going to tell you. We'll start with phase one. Phase one is basically a lot of like earthquakes and natural disasters. These earthquakes are going to kind of uncover some sort of statues and symbols and a whole bunch of stuff that goes against what mainstream religion teaches us. These are all new discoveries, stuff that no one has ever seen before, and a lot of it contradicts what is written in the Bible and other similar texts. And this would make sense because in order to start a new religion, you kind of need to prove that the old religion is wrong. I'm not hating on anyone that's religious or anything. We all have our own set of beliefs, but you know, all these super duper religious people that do exist, I don't think just, you know, a new statue that's never been seen before is going to change their views. So now phase two is where things start to get really exciting because it involves a light show. So basically in phase two, the whole sky, some people say with the help of chemtrails. If you don't know what chemtrails are, just know that they are bad news. I might do a video on them in the future, but chemtrails are bad news. I heard that chemtrails might assist in some way with this light show, but it's not anything Serge ever says. But I think there are just, you know, people on Reddit talking about, hey, this could be chemtrails too. But there will be these massive three-dimensional holograms all in the sky. Serge said that the technology, this is a quote, so give me 1 second here. He says, to explain how it's scientifically going to happen, he says, NASA is going to use space-based laser generating satellites to project simultaneous images to the four corners of the planet in every language and dialect according to the region. There also might be a Soviet computer involved in this part too. So now I'm sure you're asking, what is this light show of? Well, it's going to show all the big guys up there, like Jesus, Buddha, Muhammad, all of them, all the guys up there. And they'll be talking, doing their thing, and then they fuse together. All these guys come together as one being. And now we have the Antichrist. So now Jesus is gone, so who are we going to follow? Well, the only choice we have is to follow this new Antichrist of all these guys together, right? Because that's the only logical thing to do. Jesus is gone, but here's this guy. So bam, new religion, starting now. Step 3 is a little creepy. Telepathic, electronic, two-way communication. That's what we're calling this one. So basically, there's going to be these super duper low radio waves. And these radio waves are just going to be everywhere. And then they're going to get in our heads. They're in our heads. And now that these low radio waves are in our heads, this Antichrist is talking to us. No matter what language you're speaking, he's in here talking to you with these radio waves and telling you what's going to happen. Serge also explains the technology behind this event. This is another quote. Such rays from satellites are fed from memories of computer that have stored massive data about every human on Earth and their languages. The rays will then interlace with their natural thinking to form what we call diffuse artificial thought. So that's it for step 3, or phase 3. So far we got earthquakes and new statues, fantastic light show, Antichrist talking to us in our heads. Step 4 now is a simulated alien invasion. Something is making us believe that an alien invasion is going to occur in every single major city in the entire world. So a lot of aliens and a lot of invasion. So Christians, I read Christians specifically about this one. They're hearing that little voice in their head, they know about the alien invasion, and to them, they're led to believe that this is going to be the rapture. So now somehow, I don't know how this happened, when, where, who, what, I don't know. But there's a microchip in everything, like a little microchip, good Lord, just in like all the devices. And these are accordingly electronic and supernatural forces that are placed inside of these microchips. And these supernatural forces will be able to travel through fiber optics and power telephone lines to penetrate all electronic equipment and appliances. They're a big deal. There is just complete and total chaos at this point because the aliens are coming, the Antichrist is telling us the rapture is coming. We're going to have no choice but to accept that we have to deal with this new world order. Some people claim in this stage, in stage 4, there's actually going to be some sort of technology that will be able to abduct people too. Like how aliens would, alien abductions. I guess NASA's going to be able to abduct us. So after all this goes down, you know, the alien invasion, NASA abducting people, Serge says that every single person will need to take an oath to Lucifer to fully kind of like accept this new world order. And don't think there are consequences if you don't accept, because there are consequences. Serge says that if you don't do the oath to Lucifer and accept the new order, you will be put into one of these following categories. Christian children will be kept for human sacrifice or slaves. Prisoners will be used for medical experiments or organs. Anyone that's healthy will be used for slave labor camps. And finally, some will just go on television to talk about the New World Order. So what does this all mean? Not a lot of people actually believe that this conspiracy theory is real or has any truth to it at all. Believe it or not, right? Who would have thought? But this conspiracy theory, it's just one of those that don't have a lot of people backing it up. And I did have kind of trouble researching this, and I think that's why, besides Serge, not many people just believe this. There was also a Star Trek movie I'm not sure much, I don't know much about Star Trek, but apparently there was a Star Trek movie that was never released. I'm assuming that there was something written about it, but what we do know is this Project Bluebeam conspiracy theory fits very close to this Star Trek unmade movie. There's no evidence of Serge completely copying this idea or copying this Star Trek movie in any way, but a lot of people point to this unmade Star Trek film as the inspiration for Project Bluebeam. And that is about it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something, even though there probably wasn't much to learn with this one. But we made it to the end. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, my name is MightyKarlieD. I am MightyKarlieD on everything else. So follow me. If you have any other topic ideas or stories, whether that's true crime related or conspiracy, let me know down below. And until next time, goodbye.